Well, we're not starting. 2 minutes. I pressed start about a minute and a half ago, and it wasn't starting. So, hey, everyone, we have the subscriber banner up. The trolls and hackers want to block the subscribers. I'm going to mention it more and more, and I want us all to have a lot of fun with this. If you want to really break a troll, whack a troll, subscribe to this research channel. I'll tell you what, it's not an obligation to subscribe to the channel. It's not an obligation to comment. It's a free channel. Anyone can come and view the videos, but it helps all hosts, when people help the hosts grow their channels, but only if you like the research. David Grusch in the news this morning. I'm happy, and I apologize for not having come on yesterday. Eyes a little less red today, so day 2 of fasting, 36 hours, feeling good. It's Saturday. So if you read the bottom of the screen, these are all things that affect trolls. They really hate it when I talk about subscribers, because we lost again over 30 subscribers this morning. Whoop, I wrote blocking wrong. Hold on here. We'll go fix it. Do. Let's see what happens when I go and fix it. Hold on here. Use banner to summarize your talking points. Yes, I want to look at the banner. I want to edit the banner. There we go. How is it going, everyone? Blocking. Bruce, you made a mistake. Bruce doesn't spell very well. Blocking. There we go. We have some fun with that banner. Attract more people, right? Why would I not? Save. There we go. We got that. Use banners to summarize your talking points. Okay, the bank will bring you home, and we are all set. So, how y'all doing, everyone? I corrected my little mistake. Where's the banner? It's not up. Save banner. They won't even let me put the banner back up. Okay. I wonder why. I don't care. I'm going to restart the stream to put the banner back up, because there's something wrong with that. You guys see a banner? I guess not. Ticker. There we go. Now I see it. How come it wasn't working before? Nope. That's not even the right banner. It's this banner I want. And there we are. I'm showing things on the moon's surface in the lunar atmosphere. We're reading the bottom. Let's follow the bouncing ball, that are being held secret. This is top secret. Pause. 18 dots. Subscribe to this channel. Hackers and jealous trolls are blocking the traffic. Help me grow this community. Mad trolls. All right, just wanted you to see that. So let's get into it. We have the X platform here. A lot of news. I'm happy that I waited till Saturday to do the stream, because David Grusch is in the news. Same crap, same bull crap. We have the Black Vault. Like, a lot of you don't really trust that guy, and I'm telling you, he's some people go out and give their opinions, which he's allowed, but FOIA requests. There's an itchy eye. FOIA, the other eye now. FOIA requests are back out, declassified. Greenwald Jr. from the Black Vault took 5 to 6 months, half a year, to receive the declassified information, and it was a conversation online. I'm happy he brought it out, because it does not prove David Grusch wrong at all. David Grusch is saving his ass, protecting his ass, because it's a serious situation with what he's doing. Pretty serious situation. Happy Saturday, everyone. It's warm here. We have lots of clouds today, though. Darla's in the house. Thanks, Darla. Alex, how are you, man? I still have to reply all the beautiful comments on the podcast. I was going through some of them today, and I'll be doing that afterwards. Thank you very much, Alex, and everyone for stopping by. Xander Mavro, how's it going, bro? Hey, Bruce, how's it going? Alex, hey, bro, I am doing well. I am doing super well. The eye is doing a lot better. I went and fed my Blue Jay this morning. Makes me laugh. He's coming now closer and closer to the house, because I feed him full-sized walnuts. He's very fussy. He doesn't like the half-size ones. He throws them on the ground. He likes the whole ones. He's a pig. The blue jay. Wow. I can say that my coffee is too hot to drink right now. That's rare. That's a first. We have, thank you, bro. Star Hunters here in the house. Thanks again, Darla. Susan Ravella and Rocky. How are you guys doing this morning? Susan, too, seeing some stuff in the skies, strange skies. Her and Rocky are watching the skies at night also. Jules, there's a whole bunch of people. Got Leah doing some research, looking at some whistleblowers. Often she's on the game. Spot on, Leah. I'm really proud of you for staying up to date with what's going on. A lot of false prophets, a lot of lies. Even people like Linda Moulton Howe and stuff. Do you have any idea how much people fed her bullshit? How many stories of things? You know how I told you in the beginning where there was always a setup of an interview with someone, a big interview, and I mentioned it and it never went through? It's all deliberate. And her too, she was promised an interview with an alien. I would have waited before mentioning that one, but she didn't. And it didn't happen, by the way. Eh? Like, I hope you guys know that. It didn't happen. A lot of these people are just talking about it. Skinwalker Ranch, she's there talking about stuff. She's there talking about stuff. She's there talking about stuff. Linda Moulton Howe, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to talk to you because I'm not part of the UFO disinformation campaign. I'm not saying Linda is either. She's probably trying to really find truth. It'd be nice to hope that she is. The moon. That's what they're hiding. Everything is about the moon. I believe that is absolutely why they are excluding me, not allowing traffic to come by the channel. That is for sure. Mad trolls? Got the subscribe banner up today. I'm great. Spending the day with my girls. Right on, Xander. Hope you and the ladies have an amazing day today. About to go to the park before it rains. I'd suggest go now, bro. Have a wonderful afternoon, man. And thanks for everything, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, listen, absolutely. We have a good little video. You'll be able to come back later or something and click on the video and watch the video. But yeah, man, I'm worried too now. It looks like the friggin' rain. Even me here, so just on the outskirts. Not that far from you. Feeling much better, man. You too, Jules. Happy Saturday. We got Riley is in the house. Justin Branch. Love you guys. Hope you're all, 420, coffee, whiskey, whatever. There's no time. I mean, have fun. No, it's not whiskey. That'd be good. A bit early, though. Yeah. I don't do good on streams with whiskey. All these big words and terms. Are you kidding me? Hey, thanks for coming back, guys. Tom, how are you, man? What's up, Christopher Rollins? Nice to see you, man. We have Keith Oliver in the house. How's it going, my man? Patrick, thanks. Danny, thanks for coming back, guys. Kai, Kristen, it's uniform. It's like you all call each other in the morning and say, hey, let's head over to Bruce's Dirt Wizard. Thanks, man. And thanks for the ongoing comments and the amazing support. There's a little group of people. Sorry, Journey of Life. Another person that comes back to the stream. Really appreciate that, you guys. X platform, thank you very much. Like, we never see anyone. Like, think of it. There's nobody on X. There's nobody on Rumble. And there's nobody here, by the way. So who is here? Because there's no views. There's no views. But I keep the research coming, and I'll keep letting people know that there's no subscribers, because eventually there are some good hackers, and I would hope to find them at one point that they would want to really fuck with my trolls that are here on the channel. A few of them have been screwed around with hackers. And the funny part is, you all know, a hacker will attack my troll and say it's me. So I had a lot of fun with that, because a lot of people get hacked and say, Bruce hacked me. I have the proof. Look at this. And they never have any proof except for the guy saying it's me, Bruce, hacking you. So, and I thank all the people that are doing that, because it teaches them a lesson. I burnt quite a few computers now, actually, and they're very expensive. Like this one here that I'm going to be paying for a couple of years, I guess. But that's how it is. Iski Wilma Baker. Thanks, guys, for coming back. I appreciate that. Thanks, Darla, for welcoming everyone. We have a lot of news. Yeah, how are you doing, Jules? I hope Anika's doing well, too. Pulled a rib out. I can't use my right hand. Listening in. Take it easy. Yeah, take a load off for sure. That's right. She hurt her rib yesterday. Heal quickly. Sending energy. Jules. Justin Branch, thanks again, man. Diana Kent, thanks for coming back, Diana. Hello, welcome. We'll be getting into some interesting news. And again, I'm very sorry to have made the stream today. We can get some extra Saturday streams in all the time, but not excluding the Friday night stream. Means my biggest show is Friday streams, but we had the afternoon one was a pretty good one. So I said, well, we won't do the smaller one, the evening one. Scratch in the house. Right on, brother. Thanks again, Dirt. Yeah, I'm here, mate. I'm here with bells on. I almost got a picture this morning, guys, of my plum tree. I have a beautiful plum tree, and it's a cherry plum tree. They're very healthy. They're not even fattening of all the fruits that they are. Very, very good to eat. The birds don't even eat them. Scary, but they don't. Like, they're beautiful. No worms or anything in the tree. I don't put any products on it either. And for the first time, guys, I live in a small house. It's not even mine yet, but the yard is very, very small. I don't need bigger than that. But putting a tree in the yard for me changed my life. It's stupid, because it's the only thing that's in the yard, a small plum tree. It's getting big now. But it gave me last year big Ziploc bags, 15, 16 of them. And this year, probably about 20, 25 Ziploc bags. That's for one tree. So I have 5 of them growing in back, the plum trees, cherry plum trees. But wait till I get you a picture, guy or girl, if you like flowers, wait till you see the white flowers of that tree. It's the most amazing smelling tree. It smells like female's perfume, a woman's perfume. Female, that was pretty bad. It smells like a woman's perfume. I'm telling you. It's like Chanel number 86 or something. Unless it already exists, I'm going to invent another number. Absolutely amazing. Got lilacs around that, sending up the smell into the windows at night. Awesome. Simply Samantha is here. Thank you very much. Hey, there we go. As always, right on time. Eric Norberg, Swedish crew is locked in. Thank you very much. What is the language of Sweden? Forgive my stupidity. Is it Dutch? No. Or Germanic language, European language. Fourth most Germanic language spoken in any other its type. Nordic countries overall. Swedish, Finland, Groenberg dialect. Svealand. Germanic languages. I'm gonna have to learn some Sweden. Yeah, like I like to learn how to say hello and welcome, right? But I guess there's more than one. You guys are gonna have to teach me. Eric in the house, welcome, brother, from Sweden. I appreciate that. Simply Samantha 333. That's all I ever expect here is a feedback, and I don't get enough. So I really appreciate it when I do get the feedback. Yesterday, last stream, I showed 2 UFOs, splitting up, or a UFO giving birth to another UFO. I would have expected flooding people saying, "What the hell is that? You got to post that. You got to make a short video of that," which I already did. But people are not surprised anymore. It's just Bruce shows, Bruce shows another UFO spitting another UFO out. One guy told me that these videos are all over the internet. He goes, everybody shows UFOs spitting out UFOs. Pretty silly. They don't. Yeah, you can hide now, Scratch. Thank you, Darla. We have James Moody in the house. Hey, bro. Good afternoon. Afternoon to you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the comments and everything, bro. Monica's here. Salvador. Bruce, did you do a live yesterday evening? I did not, Danny, and I'm so sorry. I did one yesterday afternoon at 1:00 Eastern time, and I came on to write a post between 10 and 11. No, sorry, that's not true. I think an hour or two before the stream. And I said, I'm sorry, guys. I went out to cut the grass yesterday, and that was it. My eye was just really bad. It was raw. I had a hard time looking at the screen, but that's why I When I woke up this morning and I saw the news, David Grusch, this is news fresh off of the press of David Grusch, the story that everybody is talking about, where some people don't like David Grusch, some people do. And now the Black Vault talking about him, I'm not too sure, I'm not calling him a liar, but people are, anyways, it's just my opinion, but I think people are coming to conclusions a little too quickly. Honestly, just because we want the information to come out, I actually do believe that there's a clearance problem. Gag orders, they all have gag orders. They sign contracts, they have clearances. They have to, when they sign a contract, they have to uphold not talking about what they're working on. If not, they go to jail. I mean, that's just a fact. National security implications. You can imagine what, everything that they have to sign. So you have the Black Vault, Wald Greenwald, I think, Jr., that is through the FOIA request. Like, I'm happy he is doing the FOIA request, but people were like, why is he doing a FOIA request? He really wants to, I'm careful with my words here. I can't say he wants to prove that they're wrong. I wouldn't be a professional researcher saying that, but he has his opinions. Check out to see what Greenwald has to say about David Grusch. I don't feel that he really believes him, but that's just my opinion. I believe David Grusch in general, right? I'm just saying, yeah, it could be possible. I'm not confirming that he's absolutely right. Why wouldn't he be? Everything is for him. There's nothing against him. And all the information coming out in all Reno, 87 degrees here in Florida. And we got 78 degrees Fahrenheit right here in the house. And even with the clouds now, it is getting dark-ish. But Xander should have a nice day with the girls still, if the sun is just a little low and not, we don't get any rain, hopefully. Thanks again, Twitter, Rumble. If there's anyone there, we don't get any comments. Sell my videos on Rumble, guys. There's no comments, and I really appreciate those of you that listen to the podcast. I even had some comments on it of people saying that I'm repeating what someone else is saying. The podcast was completely from my brain, and aside from what was mentioned by Ross Coulthard, I actually said it in the podcast. I believe that, as I've been saying for since the end of 2023 now, that there's going to be an incredible merging of the fields of ufology, and I'm talking the government associations are going to do this there, right? Then eventually, you'll always have probably MUFON Network or whatever, the UFO Network, and you're going to have all these Gaia, whatever, but some governmental associations are going to get together, But how do you make a paranormal association governmental, and how do you make it real? Everybody thinks that paranormal investigators are basically just full of shit and not real. Some people, not all of us, not the people that are here, but I'm thinking of my friend Sprad Paranormal now, because I've yet to watch this video. Pentagram, did you guys check it out? Wizard in the house. Yes, sir. And I appreciate that, my man. Got some great pictures of this X pattern chemtrail from X chemtrails in Montreal. That's caused a shadow on the clouds behind them. Really. Oh, I like that one. Well, man, I just recently did a video, Xander, where they're actually explaining, planes cut through the atmosphere, and you could see that black line a plane makes. And when they're traveling, somebody said that they're just traveling in the shadow of the chemtrail. It's not true, because you can see the black line. I have the video that I made myself in front of the plane, maybe four lengths of a plane in front of that plane. You see that black line that is way ahead of it as it's cutting the atmosphere. Literally, this was just in the news a couple of weeks ago. They started talking about that. But it's funny, you'll see often in the news when these things come out, it's often what people are mentioning. It is often what people are mentioning. We have a great video of news today. You guys, Sean Kirkpatrick, a close quote, yes. Riley says, lol, me and my dad may be visiting Area 51 back gates next year for holiday. Absolutely amazing. And I hope you're going to share that with us, man. And if you get a video up, let me know. We can share that shit out, seriously, for the holiday. We will be going to LA for the week. Right on, man. I hope you guys have an amazing time. I do want to, I want to see some pictures, man. You got to share it. You got to get it up on your channel so we can share it. Yeah, it could be. Could very well be. Right on, Mr. Kai. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Stardust is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Gotta be careful when I say man. I'm always saying that. Hey, man. Hey, man. Sometimes it's woman, but Stardust is a man, I feel. Yeah, sorry about that. So now, you guys, do you see the subscribe banner? I hope so, because now it's up. Dirt Wizard said, I posted a video. YT shows a few views, but studio has me in the hundreds. Dude, that happens to me often. And when it happens, it's usually because you're getting a lot of views. Check to see there should be an immediate compensation where you should see the numbers immediately go up. As a matter of fact, bro, if it's being tampered with, look in the views in studio where the graph is when you go in analytics of the video itself in the studio, and you will see sometimes it goes from 113 views to 109 and it goes down. People are bringing the views down. That's not a YouTube glitch, I don't think. I think it's really hackers. Hey, man. Thanks, Xander. Yeah, Darla, I could have written that in the bloody title, but I had so much to write. But yes, May the 4th be with you. Today is May 4th. And I'm happy I waited again because David Grusch in the news. And there's some news, guys. They don't like people who can actually research and find the truth right out for themselves. Simply Samantha 333. You're absolutely right about that. They want to control the narrative and control the people. Dead on right. Kristen Kruger, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Glad to be here. Feeling a bit achy. Old age. Well, old age, Kristen, or is it more? I don't know if it's something in the air. I cut the grass yesterday. My bones are dead broken again. When I was younger, I used to lift a lot of heavy things. I could lift a lot of heavy. I lift heavy. I can lift a lot of weight. And now when I go outside and I do something simple like cutting the grass, well, I'm a bit of a maniac. I do things fast and well. I just go through it and bend down. And I pulled out weeds yesterday, bending down, didn't go on my knees, just bent over, pulling weeds out all along the house. I find it does it's a better, how can I say it, control for myself. I don't like going with the weed eater around the house. I pull everything out by hand, make everything look beautiful by hand. The same way, what's his name? Jackie Chan. He says, I don't change underwear. One underwear per week. I wash every night. It teaches, what did he say? Sorry for the accent. It teaches, Bruce, authority, just to be in line. Got to scrub every night. You got to do your things, the routine. Anyways, different way of looking at it. Why am I talking about pulling weeds out with my hand? Because I have a sore back. I'm dead right now. Thanks, you guys. YouTube censoring many channels by unsubscribing you. Please check to see that you are still subbed. And in my case, I don't only have that problem. The people getting unsubbed, I've always had that problem where the subscribers go down a little bit. Yesterday, we lost 36 subs since yesterday. And Darla, that's not a glitch for sure. That's the Peter Pumpkin Eater, Lisa Eckerly, Miss Heard, all the people that are jealous that subscribed 30 channels and unsubscribe because I'm actually not getting subscribers. When you subscribe to the channel, it doesn't show. It does not show. Only the trolls get it up a little bit and then bring it back down. So we're close to shifting the 103,000. I calculated, they said I was going to be at 115,000 for June last year. And now you can see that in only 4 weeks, I won't be there. I'll be at maybe 103,000. It's important to mention that. Subscribe to the channel to get the subscribers up. Did we get any subscribers? Let's see. Let's go and see if we got any subscribers here. Bruce likes having fun with the trolls. Let's see. I lost 4 subscribers so far. So if any of you have subscribed just now, it did not show. So what it did is it went up. The hacker saw it. Oop, just got 3 motherfuckers that subscribed to Bruce. And they haven't subscribed 3 channels. So that's not a glitch. I have the glitches. People don't lose very many subscribers with the glitch. Look, the pleb talks about it. A whole bunch of big channels talk about it. They're losing subscribers because they have a lot of people coming in. Only the big channels with millions of subscribers are getting people unsub. Darla, on your channel, how many times do you get people unsubscribing? I mean, it happens once in a blue moon. When it's just one, it never happens. It's rare, but in batches of 10, 15, like the 6, just unsubscribe now. 4:20, best time of the day, says my friend Justin. Got home 4:15. Perfect. It's perfect timing. 5 minutes to roll one, and you're into it. Wayne Mansfield, before we get into the news here, how's it going? Can't even remember my own passwords, let alone other people. Hey, damn, man. Been there, done that. Same here. Same. Oh, that happens. Maybe when you hit it down, it'll go up. Maybe if everyone did that, it'll do the opposite. Jennifer Chamberlain, how are you? Hi, all. God bless you. Need to warn you all, we are in the last days and things will start heating up soon. Please remember, Jesus is our hope. Thank you very much, Jennifer, for sharing your feelings and opinions. Because spiritual, religious, no matter what your culture, everyone's welcome here. Even if some of the opinions differentiate from mine are only opinions. I only have theories, opinions, assumptions, common sense, like you all. Thanks, Scratch. Oh, it's true. He's the 5th there. May the 5th be with you, Justin. Justin, you have to send me down the lottery numbers. Bojo 2. Hi, Bruce, from Rob and Wales. Thank you very much. Rob and Wales. Kikimora. Some new people. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what you mentioned last stream. The winter's coming. And last year or the year before, I have another one, another friend up there in that area, and Crawface, and lots of rain. He was doing exercise outside all the time. All you could see was the damn rain that was going by. The real Wayno's here. Absolutely, Jennifer. Haven't had a plum since I was a kid. We used to rob them from a local orchard. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I hear you. Definitely hear you. And that is all thanks to my squirrels. It is so silly. The squirrels go, they come back all the time. Every day, a blue jay drops off a peach pit. I don't know where he's freaking finding them. Every day, he goes to the companies where I guess people are working outside and they throw away their pits. And they drop the pits in the only section of my yard where I weed, and it's dirt. So they go and they bury the nut there, or the squirrel goes and buries the nut because he wants to keep it for the winter. So all the shoots come up from there, all the different fruit trees, and they turn into different fruit trees. So I planted an almond tree, which was not a fruit tree. And what happened, the almond tree, when I transferred it from Valleyfield and brought it to my house, it transformed into a plum tree. And it went from having yellow flowers and green leaves to white flowers and thorns throughout the whole entire tree and trunk, long thorns. When I was young, I almost died. I had poison going to my heart, okay, in a vein, because I fell on the ice, and I'm freaking only realizing that it was a bloody plum tree. It had to be the same thorns that were on that tree there. Maybe it wasn't, but it was a poisonous thorn. Actually, yeah, maybe it wasn't. Poisonous thorn. And get that black line going up in your arm. Sort of, what the hell is going on? Not feeling too good. Ripped up a stump this morning. Oh my gosh. That's a day's work. An hour by hand. Yeah, you're a killer, man. Damn stumps. Grow what you eat what you grow. That's the way forward. Journey of life, right on. Sweet Oasis. Yeah, yes, I saw that too on the list. Just Swedish. Speak Swedish. Okay, yes. Duh. What do English people speak? English. What do Chinese people speak? They speak Chinese. Okay, I get it. There's a variety of dialect. I know what dialect is. I learned that. Proud of myself. Absolutely, Darla. Always greatly appreciated. We're going to get into the news right now. So I want to talk about Sean Kirkpatrick. I have a little problem. Sean Kirkpatrick, and not Sean Kirkpatrick, the former director of AARO, because by the way, he's not director anymore. but I want to give you an idea of his biography. Short part of his biography is that long. Give you an idea of who these people are. Doctors, and they work in lasers. Luis Elizondo, biologist. I believe that the ones governing the U.S. are doctors, the pharmaceutical doctors, and they have self-defense, and they are operating on humans and DNA, and they're fucking with human and alien DNA. You can be sure this is all going on. I think it's so deep that when it's all exposed, 90% of the programs are not even going to be mentioned, and they won't need to mention it. It's already going to be crazy. We're going to look at news, 7-8 minutes, recent news, and then I'm going to jump over to who Sean Kirkpatrick is real short. And then after that, I'm going to bring you, I wanted to pre-record it, but it wasn't clear. We're going to go together to the Black Vault and to see why the Black Vault, because Greenwald Jr. is the one that demanded the FOIA request 5 months ago, and it was declassified. It's not much, but it's top events this morning, and that's what we'll look at. So thanks for being here, everyone. So let's go see that, and then we'll look at a couple of things. You'll be seeing me jumping from screen to screen, so I get the news for you up, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by on a Saturday, by the way. We'll go back to normal next week, unless the eye is bad. But again, I wouldn't mind sticking in a Saturday stream or two. I think that would be really, really cool. Let's go down here. I got to crank my chair down. Bink. No, it didn't work this time. Let's go. There we go. Crank the chair down like the Wi-Files. Bring this down. You guys watch the Wi-Files? Thank you, everyone. Let's get into it. 8 minutes here, then we'll jump into something else. So they're not talking about my research, and nobody in Canada is finding out that the UFOs are coming from here because they're lifting up from here. That's definite. It could be us ourselves, the Canadian government, sending them up. That's probably why I'm blocked. But check this out in the news. News with David Grusch this morning. Let's go see that. Whistleblower David Grusch refused to meet with Pentagon UFO office. Grusch's claims of secret UFO programs sparked wave of interest in UFOs. Documents show the Pentagon office on UAPs tried to meet with him. In messages, Grusch expresses legal concerns about meeting with AARO. Yeah, being killed. I get it. I knew there'd be some information this morning. News Nation, newly released public documents, we'll be looking at that too, show whistleblower David Grusch, who said the Pentagon is operating a secret UFO retrieval program, refused to meet with the governmental office tasked with investigating unknown aerial phenomena. The documents were released to the Black Vault, John Greenwald, in response to a Freedom of Information Act request. They show the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office repeatedly tried to meet Grusch following his whistleblower complaint. Grusch, a former Air Force and intelligence officer, said in a complaint to the Office of the Inspector General for the intelligence community that the government was operating a secret. David Grusch is in the center. There's two other whistleblowers, Navy commander also. You have Freyer on the right, and you have Graves on the left. And these, in 2023, they came forward, hand up on the Bible, of course, under oath, and talk about the alien retrieval program, that they are actually going to get alien technology, not just spacecraft. Ross Coulthard talks about the spacecraft in now South Korea that's buried under the ground, that's too big to bring up. So this is why now there's a lot of speculation around why David Grusch is not talking. So this is what we're talking about. And the FOIA request that we're going to see on the Black Vault has to do with a private conversation with David Grusch and I think Sean Kirkpatrick and a couple other Congress officials. Program to retrieve and reverse engineer, this is pretty serious, UFO technology, and even has possession of non-human bodies, aliens. What's happening inside of Area 51? Website creator raided by feds that I talked to you about in the last stream thinks he has an idea. Grusch said he was made aware of the program while working on the Pentagon's UAP task force by those who were familiar with the alleged activity. The newly released documents, and this is news just out now, guys, show that
Then AARO leader Sean Kirkpatrick, the one that's into lasers, repeatedly tried to arrange a meeting with Grusch over several months. Yeah, so what? At one point, a meeting was scheduled, but Grusch failed to appear. Well, something's up. We have to find out. According to communications in the document, Grusch had concerns, there we go, about providing classified information to AARO that was not authorized. And I keep repeating myself here, day in and day out, that they have clearances. He admitted that himself. He didn't see any aliens himself. He has credible information by high-status military ranking officials. The office did assure him that it was authorized to hear any information on UAPs, but supporters note Grusch was concerned about the legal ramifications of providing sensitive information and doubted AARO's willingness to investigate his claims. Grusch's claims kicked off a rush of renewed interest in UFOs, of course, including among members of Congress. Tim Burchett, representative from Tennessee that we all know of, Paula Luna, there's a whole bunch of people here. We have the UFO intelligence community, there's the intelligence committee. These are two different areas. So a congressional hearing was held and a bipartisan UAP caucus was formed. More demonic incidents at Las Vegas House, where that teen Angel was. Remember? Lawmakers have received classified briefings on the subject, and the AARO released a report denying any evidence that indicates the existence of extraterrestrials or contact with non-human life from beyond our planet. They're hiding it. The agency did admit plans for the Kona Blue program, which, by the way, was devised to potentially reverse engineer UFO technology. Remember that? But it was never put into practice because no such technology was ever recovered, so they say. And I just talked about him. Representative Tim Burchett from Tennessee has suggested that the Pentagon is...
But in the 80s, they started the Kona Blue project, and that is funding that was gathered to reverse engineer alien craft. They just said that there wasn't any, but I don't know why they would have gone through the work of gathering the funds first.
Deliberately sending people with incomplete knowledge to talk to lawmakers, and that the report is a complete cover-up. He has said there are likely to be more hearings in the future, you can be sure. Grusch responded to the report on Friday. AARO officially made contact with me in November, Grusch says, 2023, as indicated by the email claim in the FOIA release. Prior to this, neither my attorney, says David, nor myself, says David, had been officially contacted in any way by AARO to date. My January 8th, 2024 email to AARO requesting them to answer my security-related concerns. I sent them via email on the 13th of November, 2023, has gone unanswered. The DoD, SAPCO, and DNI CAPCO memorandums do not address the variety of serious procedural issues voiced in November 2023 as it relates to non-UAP related compartmented programs. Compartmentalized. Understand? That's why David Grusch isn't answering anything. As well as National Security Council, SAPS, and CIA Directorate of Operations, Human Intelligence Programs, mind controlling, the thugs, protecting, which is being dismantled via the CIA right now as we speak. Protecting classified information is a lifelong obligation. To be clear, AARO does not have access to the information I provided to the intelligence community, Inspector General, and the Congressional Intelligence Committees under the PPD-19 whistleblowing process. I trust in the investigative and law enforcement criminal referral authorities. ICIG has independent of Defense Department oversight, David Grusch says. So newly released public documents show whistleblower David Grusch, who said the Pentagon is operating a secret UFO retrieval program. Let's go and see the documents. FOIA documents. We are now on the Black Vault, and the FOIA documents reveal AARO's authorized and repeated attempts to engage with David Grusch. But again, I'm telling you, I feel it's all about the clearance. He said it himself, the reason why. He's not hiding anything.
We'll go back and see that.
So we'll be also checking for Virgin Galactic to launch the 7th commercial space flight, and this is on June 8th. They decided this on May 1st. The company has not yet identified the crew members of its galactic 007, no, oh 07 mission. We'll find that out very soon. Virgin Galactic will fly again next month if all goes according to plan. Also in the news, Boeing Starliner spacecraft go for first astronaut launch on May 6th. NASA says that's in 2 days. Starliner will rocket to space on Monday, May 6th, if all goes according to plan. The ETA Aquarid meteor shower debris of Halley's Comet peaks this weekend, guys. Here's how to see it. The meteor shower remnants of Halley's Comet peaks this weekend coming. And with just a waning crescent moon in the sky, it should be visible. I don't know what they mean by that. Do they mean that it's an actual piece that we're going to see going by in front of the moon? I don't think so. It's a bit odd the way they presented it here. I'm a little dumb. The ETA Aquarids occur every year in early May. This year's peak activity happens early Sunday with an expected, apparently, guys, 10 to 30 meteors visible per hour in the northern hemisphere. Viewing should be even better in the southern hemisphere. The shower lasts through to May 27th.
Think of it. Wow. All the way to May 27th, that shower should continue. And we should see the shower continue every night. So it's anywhere from 10 to 30, meteors an hour that we should be seeing. Holy smokes, is it ever getting hot in here? I'm going to have to bring my fan down. Jeez, this is the first sweat, I guess. Hey, right on. Spanglish and Pig Latin laugh. Yeah, well, sort of same. No, I can't say Pig Latin. I used to. But Spanglish, pretty much, yes. Hola, hi. Comas is doing. Who is Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick? Yes, Dr. Sean M. Kirkpatrick. So we have the director of the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, okay, which was Sean Kirkpatrick. He's not the director anymore. Who is going to be the director? I don't know. You would think there's a director now. And hang tight on when Trump comes in. Do you know that everything changes? NASA directors change. You're going to have the AARO directors change, but that's where the information is going to come out. Trump was supposed to bring out the information last time, whether you want to talk politics or not. It has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with the UFO secret. It was, my American friends told me that, and then I found out the research myself, the information myself. They were supposed to bring out information. Dr. Kirkpatrick was asked to stand up and lead AARO in early 2022, known as Dr. K, to his staff. That's how, anyways, okay. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I can only imagine what they're doing there. Aside from the ritualistic satanic parties at night. Maybe not him, but I'm starting to wonder, guys. Known as Dr. K to his staff and team, he brings over 2 decades of experience in a significant depth of expertise in scientific technical intelligence and space policy and research and development and acquisitions and operations. He specializes in space, in counter space mission areas. Born in Columbia, Georgia, to an Army family, I'm pretty sure. Grew up in Atlanta area. So that's not interesting for me. I want to jump down real short about his career. Then we'll all go together to the Black Vault about exactly what was released in the FOIA requests hours ago. Dr. Kirkpatrick. See, this is the guy that's was in charge, former director of AARO, the Advanced Anomaly Resolution Office. The Advanced Anomaly Resolution Office was open 2022, right? So they grabbed American funds. NASA, by the way, are the ones that did that. Grabbed a whole bunch of people. My chair squeaking. Grabbed a whole bunch of people, put them in a group together, raised some funds, and then they had the, then the UAP task force and stuff. It's a big shit show when you think of it, but some of the people working on these projects, like David Grusch, is one of the ones that wants to bring some information out from what he heard from other whistleblowers. So Dr. Kirkpatrick, this guy in charge, you wonder, why does Luis Elizondo have, professional expertise in biology? Why does the government go to him? Why did the government go to him when it came to a problem of biology or something? Biology. Why biology? Of course, they're doctors. They're literally doctors operating, manipulating, researching on extraterrestrial and human beings, I believe. So Dr. Kirkpatrick began his career in defense and intelligence related science and technology immediately out of the graduate school. After receiving his PhD in physics in 1995, he subsequently took a postdoctoral position at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, investigating laser-induced molecular vibrations. Guys, I just want to bring this up. I mean, nobody talks about this. So I'm looking at a biography about the guy. Can you think of that? He is investigating laser-induced molecular vibrations of high explosions under AFOSR program in 1996. This is way back. He was offered a National Research Council fellowship at the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory in Washington, D.C., investigating novel solid-state lasers for the Department of the Navy. I want you to know this, okay? In 1997, this is way back, he was recruited by the Air Force Research Laboratory to build an ultra-fast laser physics lab to investigate nonlinear optics, novel ultra-fast spectroscopic methods, and nonlinear micro-nanofabrication techniques for the Air Force. In 2003, he was offered a program manager position in the National Reconnaissance Office and converted to CIA in 2005. In 2007, he was assigned as Chief Technology Officer in a joint CIA DIA program office, where he later became Division Chief as a DIA officer. 2010, he was asked to serve as the Space Control Portfolio Manager for the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense in Space and Intelligence, Office of the Secretary of Defense. 2012, he returned to DIA and served as the Defense Intelligence Officer for Scientific and Technical Intelligence, serving as the Department of Defense's counterpart to the National Intelligence Manager for Science and Technology until 2016. Towards the end of his tenure, Dr. Kirkpatrick served on special assignment to the Principal Deputy Director, National Intelligence, leading the intelligence community support to the Joint Interagency Combined Space Operations Center. From 2016 to his current assignment, Kirkpatrick served in a variety of no-fail roles, including Deputy Director of Intelligence, U.S. Strategic Command, Director of National Security Strategy, National Security Council, and the Deputy Director of Intelligence, and the DNI representative for USS PACECOM, U.S. PACECOM. Intelligence Enterprise was the fifth organization. He has been the IC led for establishment. Okay, fifth organization. His most recent assignment was as chief scientist at DIA's Missile and Space Intelligence Center. He's also a recipient of several scientific and intelligence awards. These include the National Intelligence Exceptional Achievement Medal for National Intelligence Collaboration Medallions, the NRO Innovation and Achievement Award, the Cleary Award for Scientific Excellence, DIA Directors Award for Excellence, open patents. He holds 2 open patents and has contributed to several scientific books on nonlinear phenomena, as well as written multiple strategies for the national and defense intelligence communities. He was appointed to senior service in 2012. That's the guy that was in charge of AARO. Scared the living hell out of me when I read his bio and parts of his career. Don't forget, everything he did is basically hidden, but all that's out there. So it's not just any pluck that's doing this. Montana, Wookie, how are you? Scroll down here. I'm scrolling down. SW's in the house. Thank you. I just skipped over him there. Mojo's Mama B, hello. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hear you. Black Knight, thanks for being here, bro. Has anyone heard of the Black Pyramid? Let's talk about it right now. It's Saturday. I've been studying that all month, Dirt Wizard. It's in Canada, Alaska. It's just it's a complete shape, by the way. This is not something built. It's a completely shaped, formed black pyramid that apparently is in the ground. They're talking about it more and more. Apparently, it has power that can power all of the country of Canada. Is that what's powering Canada? Actually, you gotta wonder. Is like hydro connected to the Black Pyramid under hydro, and on the right it's something else? You know, the lines that are there. Hmm. Peckerfish. He is a little pervy. Are you talking?
Are you talking about hecklefish? Well, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you what's going on.
Has anyone heard of the Black Pyramid? So yes, the Black Pyramid. Something, if I'm not mistaken, is a female researcher that found this out, brought it out. Then another guy working around the same area. There's a whistleblower trying to bring information out, but there's not a lot of information out there on the Black Pyramid that is hiding underground. So obviously there are no images, or maybe just like, is it just the peak that's outwards or not? Bro, Dirt Wizard, I absolutely think in the theory this could have to do with why Earth is on its axis, with the moon being placed, certain things, everything that's inside. We have in South Korea, we have a giant spaceship that will never be lifted out. It's too big. It'd have to be taken apart, right? And you could obviously, it would make sense that there's a building over top. Well, they say building or structure over top that has dual functions that they're using for. Obviously, they're hiding that so that people won't know of it. Maybe that's what's controlling how the magnetism of Earth works. As a matter of fact, guys, imagine if all the planets have these triangles or the massive pyramids inside and on the surface. We see them on Mars, we see them on the moon, we see them on Earth. Those are pretty much, not pretty much, the three closest planets to us. I think it could be possible that it has to do with not the Egyptians. I don't think the Egyptians had anything to do with the pyramids. Actually, now I'm starting to wonder. Which right now, knowing that the Egypt's in North Africa, you go, that's right. It must have been black. You know, you start doing the research and you go, wait a minute, this is really weird. I'm expecting, I mean, bro, Dirt Wizard, it would be crazy if they brought it out in the news. That in but I mean the UFO report that would actually be a part of the UFO report, because apparently that pyramid, I'm not sure, but I think it could be a spacecraft, a triangle spacecraft that's buried on Earth. But why buried? Because it crashed there. Maybe there was a hell of a Star Wars here. Give me a sec, guys. Just wipe my forehead. Gosh, it is hot in here, guys. It's absolutely crazy how hot it's getting. You mind if I undress? Yeah, you won't stick around too long if I undress. I know about the black cubes, but no black pyramid stuff. Sorry. Yeah, man. Let me put you up to date with this. Black Knight knows about it. I wonder. Thanks for being here, everyone. On a Saturday. Yeah, so they're saying the pyramid in Alaska can absolutely power all of Canada. These underground offices are studying the power coming from a pyramid in Alaska. Does anyone have information? Don't have any specifics, but its existence was accidentally revealed on a KTVA, of all things, CBS Channel 11, Anchorage newscast. Back in the 1990s, this first was exposed or mentioned. And that newscast has been utterly scrubbed from the internet, and hard copies have been destroyed. Not even the station was permitted. No, take it with a grain of salt where I'm getting this. This is just anyone saying this. Permitted to keep a copy of it. It is somewhere in a forested area between Denali, National Park. I was looking at that just yesterday. So let's do something. Okay. I'm going to share the screen here. That's the area where they say it is. It's Denali National Park and Preserve. Encompasses 6 million acres of Alaska's interior wilderness. Right here. So can we see it? I don't want to see tickets. I want to see more of a map. Hang on here. Denali National Park. So from what I saw, the video, from what they were saying, that's where the pyramid is supposedly buried. Denali National Park. There's even tours that we can take there. Denali Wilderness. Wouldn't that be awesome? Taking a tour there and going to visit it. I thought I would have been able to see a lot more than that, but apparently I did not. So now I'm going to go to the Black Vault. Actually, I'm going to go get the fan, guys. I'm dying of heat here. Hang tight. No, actually, never mind. 246 watching. We're going to jump into it right away. We're going to go to the Black Vault. Thanks for being here. Theblackvault.com. So why am I going to theblackvault.com? Well, because Greenwald Jr. was able to declassify some documents. A lot of people are accusing him of being an informant, accusing him of wanting to hide the truth. So take that with a grain of salt. A lot of you here yourselves told me, well, I don't really trust him. So that's on the table. Of course, let's share the screen again. Sorry about that. Jumping left and right here, the Black Vault, and we share that. Please share. All right. Let's open this up. There's another one, guys. A Manta Ray UUV prototype complete in water testing. Why do you think that they're going to be testing that out? Huh? This is what, would you want to be an employee of the Navy or something like that, going down to sea to look for alien bases, to be the first moron going down with this prototype to try to go see? I mean, I assume that's what they're going to be doing with it. So, right, here is what just came out, and this is what the hype is in the news. If you go on Google and you type in UFO news, well, this is definitely top page. So you have John Greenwald Jr. is the person that is operating theblackvault.com. FOIA documents reveal AARO's authorized and repeated attempts to engage with David Grusch. But I don't like the title here. again, it's his own opinion, right? Like I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying that I believe he's totally credible. But listen, I'm probably not going to be the only one that's upset about the Black Vault having commented like this. So FOIA documents reveal AARO's authorized and repeated attempts to engage with David Grusch. But what it's actually going to show us is that David Grusch, totally legit, is calling them out as a liar and declaring that he has to protect his ass. And he, of course, doesn't say it that way, but basically what he's trying to say. If you want to see it yourself, hear what we're going to talk about on the bottom, you can play it. There's an over 1 hour in some podcast. I think he talks for at least 20 minutes in it, explaining to people that he's not fake. So in reality, the all domain anomaly resolution AARO office, AARO, tasked to investigate unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAP, made numerous attempts to interview UFO whistleblower David Grusch. I was upset reading this morning regarding his claims of U.S. government engagement with extraterrestrial materials and technologies. These new documents were just released to the Black Vault in FOIA case 24 FO whatever, which was filed on November 2nd, 2023. And they outline not only the timeline of events to contact Grusch, but numerous text messages and emails. The following is an overview and brief timeline, because that's what we're going to do together. The brief timeline, keep it interesting. As explained in a January 8th, 2024 memorandum for record, which was one of the documents released in this case. So this is just released, and that's what we're going to look at. Why you're not losing weight. Okay, we'll skip over that. Memorandum for record, all domain anomaly resolution office, invitations to Dr. Mr. Why did I say doctor? Invitations to interview Mr. David Grusch. The all domain anomaly resolution office, AARO, extended multiple invitations to, right here, Dr. David. There I go again. To Mr. David Grusch, maybe he's a doctor, for the purpose of conducting an oral history interview in support of the congressionally directed historical record report, HRR. Invitations, both direct and through intermediaries, to interview Mr. Grusch regarding his claimed knowledge of U.S. government possession. They say is claimed. There's nothing claimed. It's all fact. I believe it. Possession of extraterrestrial material and reverse engineering programs were met with negative results. Following attempts were made by Director AARO and staff to encourage Mr. Grusch to cut off here. So the timeline, what's happening of AARO's attempts to engage David Grusch. June 8th to the 13th, 2023. Initial contact was made with known associates of Grusch, urging them to have him speak with AARO. These efforts were clarified during dialogues between AARO's director and individuals close to Grusch. June 26, 2023. AARO staff reached out directly for Grusch's contact. Stop reading, let me read it. For Grusch's contact details and extended an interview invitation, with Grusch declined. June 28, 2023. After Grusch's congressional testimony, AARO sought any verifiable information he might have shared with Congress. 27th. Further attempts to arrange an interview through another associate of Grusch, who was meeting him the following day, October 6, 2023. A secure call was made to encourage Grusch to participate in a formal interview. The 10th of November, Grusch agreed to be interviewed on November 14th after congressional staff urged his cooperation. The 14th of November, Grusch failed. I'm going to slow down here. Grusch failed to appear at the scheduled interview, expressing doubts about AARO's authorization to handle classified information. So right off the bat, this is why he didn't go. Grusch failed to appear at the scheduled interview, expressing, was his reason, expressing doubts about AARO's authorization to handle classified information. So he did not want to divulge information to AARO in case they didn't have the authorization to know what he knows. November 19th, AARO contacted Grusch again, reiterating their authorization, okay, and inviting him to discuss his claims, which he declined, they said. on November 19th. January 8th, 2024, AARO provided additional documentation to address Grusch's concerns about confidentiality and classification handling, maintaining a standing invitation for an interview. And here we see it was sent on a Tuesday, November 14th to David Grusch. The subject is a contact request. I've been waiting in the lobby over 30 minutes. Are you showing up? From David Grusch, sent Monday 13th. Here's going to be a reply right here. As noted in the above email, also released in the records, there was a scheduled meeting with Grusch after he finally agreed to meet. However, he never showed and seemingly even left them waiting in the lobby at the agreed meeting time and location. Grusch failed to appear at the scheduled interview, expressing doubts AARO's authorization to handle classified information. Grusch later apologized in an email, but alluded to his no-show being tied to what he felt were unanswered questions that he wanted addressed prior to the meeting. If you don't find it interesting because you don't know who David Grusch is, David Grusch has proof, he claims, of alien retrieval programs and back engineering alien technology, and that they even have alien bodies. Lots of craft, he says. After the timeline was outlined, the memorandum ended with during interactions between AARO and Mr. Grusch from November 23rd to January 24th. It became evident that Mr. Grusch had no intention of providing AARO with information regarding his claims. Well, of course not, because David Grusch is not sure if AARO has the authorization clearance to know about what David Grusch was told by the whistleblowers. It's just that simple. But the memorandum outlined the timeline of contract attempts was not the full extent of the release. Numerous emails and text messages exchanges were provided to support the above timeline. One example of the latter were text messages exchanges between Christopher Mellon. Okay, if you want to know who he is, check it out. He just recently pops in the story. A former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence. And here's Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, the laser freak, the director of AARO at the time they were written. On the encrypted text messaging system known as Signal. That's something that was coming out too. There's some Signal messages that were sent out. The Black Vault explains in his podcast and a video over top, if you want to know what a signal is and get into more detail. These messages reveal Mellon's attempting to mediate between Grusch and AARO to clarify misunderstandings about AARO's legal capacities. Note, Mellon's texts are in the gray, white, and Kirkpatrick in the blue. This is the director of AARO in blue, and in the white, like we say here, it's Mellon's texts. We can look at a few of them. Chris Mellon. I spoke with Dave, and his first question was, why hadn't they hide there? All the info from ICIG is all there and fully documented to include confirmation. The program is real from active, cleared insiders. Now we have a reply from Sean Kirkpatrick, head of AARO at that time. DOJ has to release it since it's part of criminal investigation. They haven't yet. He needs to come tell us separate from his criminal complaint. Reply from Mellon. He obviously doesn't have to do so. And he even said, how do I know Sean is not a target on the ongoing criminal investigation? However, that being said, I explained, it's ever dark here. It's not even completely clear. Explain your request regarding having his attorney contact OGC and suggested he do so to show full cooperation. He said that if you can provide OGC's contact info, he'll pass it to his attorney. By the way, he also said his claim about contacting you dates to a conversation the two of you had many months ago in Tandberg, right? SP system, and that you didn't follow up after the call. I'm not trying to adjudicate that issue, just telling you what we said. Apparently, that is what his statement was referring to. So if you can provide the OGC, whatever, email or phone number, which is weird that he can't even get David Grush's email. But anyways, I'll get that to Dave right away. Okay, it's the other email. Away, and hopefully his attorney will promptly contact OGC. Kirkpatrick says, all of that is both absurd and false. I have had a conversation with him for years. So there's a fight going on between what Sean Kirkpatrick says and what David Grusch says. I'm not saying either one of them are right, and I'm not confirming to you which ones are right, but I would sit back and watch the shit show, because this is just, you can't make a decision with this. And nothing's changed on the way I feel about David Grusch. Alien retrieval programs exist, and we're going to hear about them. And if we don't, well, they still exist, and they'll exist in secrecy. It's that simple. If he wants this brought out, says Sean Kirkpatrick to Mellon about David Grusch, investigated, then yes, he obviously does have to. His continued refusal to speak with us only hurts his case. I don't even know, Greenwald, why you... Anyways, I've contacted Congressional OGC to reach out to him so they can explain the law. Haven't had a conversation for years. So it goes on. Through Mellon, Grusch was asking why AARO just did not get their information from the Inspector General's office. As Kirkpatrick then explained, due to the criminal investigation aspect of the material, they would not have access to it until the IG decided to release it. However, Kirkpatrick, former head of AARO, explained that Grusch still was able to give his testimony and evidence to AARO directly outside of the criminal investigation. Kirkpatrick labels Grusch assertions and Mellon's response to him as absurd and false during the exchange. He says to Chris Mellon, I'm not giving my contact info out given the harassment and threats. Kirkpatrick says that's why we have a secure mechanism. Talking to Chris, he obviously doesn't have to do so. And he even says, how do I know Sean is not a target of the ongoing criminal investigation? However, that being said, yes, you are defending and educating, and you are undermining the very organization. Yes, because you're corrupt. You purported to help establish for this purpose. Yes, Sean Kirkpatrick, he was helping the ones doing all of this. But when David Grusch found out the information, unlike you, he brought it forward to the public. The only reason why, Sean Kirkpatrick, that David Grusch could not bring this information out to the public is because of gag orders, clearances. I don't have to say anymore. Really? Says Mellon. Odd. I try to bring everyone to AARO I can. I'm trying to help put Dave in touch with your OC, GC, whatever. If you can provide simple contact info, I'm not judging the claims between you and Dave, and have not claimed his claims are accurate. Not saying they're false either, which doesn't matter. We don't need a Mellon's opinion on this. I've said he is sincere and credible. So this is Mellon talking, right? And his other claims, which I expressly called allegations, warrant investigation. I have no idea what you or Dave discussed and when, and I'm not taking a position, very good, on that, or even the underlying claim of recovered materials. So I'm on the fence, I would say. Dave can now say Sean has refused to provide me or my attorney the contact information that would allow us to discuss legal concerns we have with providing testimony to ARC. I am not ARC of the Covenant. I am not your energy, and I am not your enemy, sorry, and I'm not saying this to provoke or irritate you. Moreover, having once been in similar jobs, I recognize you have a big pile of work and responsibility on your plate. I only mention this because it seems you must have some legal representation, and assuming they are competent, it seems to me a discussion, it would help to get Dave's testimony into your system, that it seems to me should be a win for all. Another exchange showed Kirkpatrick tell Mellon he was defending and advocating, and Mellon was undermining the very organization, right, that purported to help establish for this purpose. Mellon's response was that he never claimed Grusch's claims were accurate, but he felt Grusch was sincere and credible. His full response is above. Note, this message appears to have been cut off. An appeal has been filed for the rest of it. If they're hiding something, it's because it could be something good for us, guys. An appeal has been filed for the rest of it under the Read More link, as shown in the screenshot. The exchange's release began on June 11th, 2023, and lasted until June 13th, 2023. Another exchange was on an unknown date, relaying AARO's position that by law, AARO may receive all UAP-related information, including any classified national security information involving military intelligence and intelligence-related activities at all levels of classification, regardless of any restrictive access control, special access programs, or compartmented access programs. The compartmentalization. Mellon agreed to pass that on to Grusch's attorney. So you'll know exactly what's going on. We're almost done here, guys and gals. Then he stated he would seek to avoid further communication unless it is something that seems extraordinary or likely Kirkpatrick initiate. No further communication between Mellon and Kirkpatrick was released. Another document in the FOIA release is the memorandum confirming AARO's authority to receive and handle all UAP-related information, regardless of its classification. This memorandum, signed by Major General David Abba, Director of DoD Special Access Program Central Office, DoD SAPCO, explicitly states that AARO representatives are authorized to engage with individuals who possess sensitive U.S. government information about UAPs, even if bound by non-disclosure agreements. This document is crucial because it directly counters Grusch's claims of legal security risks in cooperating with AARO, providing a clear legal basis for AARO's ability to hear details about his story. It should also be noted that on April 17th, 2024, Abba took part with the now acting director of AARO. This is what I wanted to know. Very good to know. Who is the acting director? So now we're going to have to do some researching on Tim Phillips. Is he as advanced as Sean Kirkpatrick, for example? In a classified briefing for some members of Congress, details of that briefing as of writing of this article are scant. So, of course, the detailed FOIA documents, including the timeline of engagements and the text messages with Christopher Mellon, demonstrate AARO's persistent and legally supported efforts to involve David Grusch in their investigation. Have you heard enough? In reality, that's what's going on. And you can continue on. It finishes off here. The release package for FOIA case 24F0266. So you can see it all here. Taking too long. Yeah, it doesn't work. And we were done there. So at least you're up to date with pretty much the same bullshit of what's going on. They're just saying that, Sean Kirkpatrick and David Grusch are fighting amongst themselves. Some people are going to say that David Grusch is right. Most people are going to say the other one's right. And then, what is that going to change? I don't know. Sandra Dvelden, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Share and especially subscribe. We got a subscribe banner up here to get some more people to subscribe to the channel. Anyone subscribe to the channel? No, we lost 17 subscribers during the live stream. That's because Bruce is the bomb. I wish this whining noise in the left side of my melon would bugger off. It's driving me nuts. That's scaring me. Blew my nose this morning, and then the right ear is completely blocked. You're talking, and all of a sudden your ear goes deaf and you can't hear anything anymore. That's what happened this morning. Kristen says she can't spell. Join the club, Kristen. Oh, I swear too, bro. I swear they're frying us all. Oh, I didn't hear about that one, Xander. Pyramid that melted. Oh. Yes. Sorry about that, Dirt. The pyramid in the Antarctic. That's not the same. Or yes, maybe it is the same. Pyramid, Antarctica. Interesting. Location. The pyramid is on a promontory in the west side of the Coatitz Glacier. Because Renninger Glacier to the southwest and Walcock Bay to the northeast. Drome Glacier in the northwest nearby. Are they going to talk about them, you think? I wonder. I wonder if they're going to really bring them out and talk about them. It'd be so interesting. Yeah, well, that's like the one in the black one in Alaska. Bigger. It's the biggest pyramid on Earth, or should I say, in Earth. It's an AI generated one. If you're talking about the CIA one, it's an artificially intelligent generated image. But if I'm not mistaken, the one on the left can be real. I think it's integrated the real image. The one on the right, probably not. Looks more fake and whatnot. But yeah, that's the big problem that we have, Susan. Seeing real images. Think more stalking, but yeah, I never know. I didn't take their juice, so they're out of luck. That's what you got to do. Take no juice from them. Liz in Texas, how are you doing? Been here at least a couple of years. Right on. Thank you. Even vocal, but usually don't catch a live. Replay crew rocks. Apps. Thank you very much. The replay crew, you can be sure I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Liz in Texas. Horrible tornadoes coming out of Texas. It's the sun. And I saw a young man, poor guy, broke his hand and was bruised up, pretty banged up. I was freaking mad the parents waited for the dog, but I don't blame them. Get your son to the hospital. Never mind your fucking dog. Idiots. Got me mad. It's been happening nonstop for the last 5 years. Sometimes I hear multiple frequencies. So a lot of people have problems, man. They resonate each other. Can you imagine that in your head? Yeah, I can imagine it because I can hear loud noises far away. I only feel the vibrations. And I'm sure that some humans have that. If not, it's, they've been upping my DNA. I'm sort of liking the new features. I don't have any extra elbows yet or reptilian thumbs, extra thumbs. No, nothing yet. Just, supposed to grow here, I guess. Who knows? They all had a typewriter on their shelf. Damn right they did. I believe that they did build that tunnel tube, brother. That some information is going to be coming about that more further down the road. I'm almost pretty sure. Scrolling down here. Whoa. Seeing a whole bunch of people. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me scroll down. Stephen A is here. Hear low vibrations too. There you go. Yeah, ELFs. Exactly. I do hear them, bro. And their pulses. The pulse there, I don't hear it from there. It vibrates behind the lobe. A pressure point there. I'm not fucking with you. A train many miles away that nobody hears as it's approaching. I hear a continual shake vibration. Then it starts getting loud and then it goes away. I have problems with that. Sarah Morris. Thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate it. Love you for it. Hard to watch. Video keeps loading all the time. Hey, Scorpio. Sorry for that. That pisses me off. It could be too. Child of the Most High, welcome. Just woke up from a dream a bit ago of some military strategizing. How to knock the Statue of Liberty in the ocean. There's less dust on my statue than the real statue. The Statue of Liberty, I dropped it during the pandemic. When the pandemic started, I dropped it, and the flame on top disappeared. Nothing in her head or anything. The flame disappeared, and look at this. It was creepy, guys. Look what's missing. The book in her hand. It scared me. I said that was an omen, because if you're like me, and I'm sure you are, you notice patterns, a lot of patterns and stuff. So, you can't take things literally, guys. When I'm talking about that, it doesn't mean that anything I drop, like, oh my God, I dropped a Buddha statue. Tomorrow there's going to be a bomb in that section. No, it's not how it works. But sometimes omens and energy works in mysterious ways, and you can, that's how the aliens are communicating with you, by the way, depending on how ahead you are, Do you know that UFO that came down to my house, guys, was on Halloween night? Do you know that the first UFO report was on Halloween night? The year after? I thought that was crazy. Just a reminder that there is thank you, Susan. Yeah, and that's bad, because after 5 years, that's what they're saying. So people got to wake up. Thank you very much, Sarah, for appreciating it. I love you for it. Yes, do it a lot, my friend. It helps counteract the frequency bombardment. I like that you say that. And then hopefully it'll work. Child of the Most High, Stephen A. Thanks for welcoming everyone. Yeah. Imagine having tinnitus, and which I don't. I have I guess it's a gift to be able to hear vibrations far, 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 far away, to hear sounds far, far, far away. Sometimes I go outside. I'm going to tell you something there. You guys are going to laugh. But yeah, the other one that has the same frequency problem as Scratch. If a massive van or truck is entering the town very far away and is shifting, I will hear it for 5 minutes approaching. And I hear doo, doo, when he shifts. Doo. Call me nuts. I'm telling you, I got to prove it. How could I do that? Damn, that's so weird. You got one right there. Prevent anti-Semitism. I don't even fucking find that funny, dude. I'm just going to delete that comment. No fucking support for Hamas here. I behead Hamas people. Didn't block you, just took the comment down. So am I, Sarah. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. 5G in the air is delightful. You hear my chair cracking? Getting old. The chair's getting old. You notice the squeaking? Same. Maybe we're already home. In through the outdoor. Thank you very much. What's up, my friend? Switch things up. Ringing all the time randomly. Thanks for sharing that. That has been happening to me a lot the past few years. Cerebral spinal fluid leak. It literally pours out of my nose when I'm choking or struggling to breathe. That's not normal. Could it be brain fluid? Sorry. Brains leaking through the nose. After the UFO encounter, Have you had lucid dreams? If you're talking about mine, yeah. I mean, I've always had them ever since I was young. I saw my grandfather's death before he died. Saw my father immediately after, a couple years after he died when I was in the new house, and always continually being having encounters, shadows, different types of beings. None of them are the same, and mostly shadows and cloaked people. And the thing that scared me the most was the fact that I saw a cloaked person. I'm like, what the hell? Like in the movies, you're going to see a shadow and it's cloaked. I wasn't scared of the shadow. I was scared of its cloak. It didn't make any sense. It's like if you see a ghost, are you going to be afraid of a ghost, or are you going to be afraid of a ghost with a weed trimmer in his hand? Like, what the fuck is he doing with a weed trimmer in his hand? Some weird shit happening, man. I got possessed in my car, guys. Well, not possessed, but whatever, abducted or whatever. Ghost shit in my car. Okay. The guy, when I bought this house, he died upstairs. They never even told me, right? The neighbor next door told me that her father passed away upstairs. I'm sleeping in the room, you know? Do I have a lot of activity here? I did a lot, but especially the first month. Boy, the first month here, it was incredible. There was a poltergeist and things were being moved. And I remember a girlfriend coming in at that time, came in and lived with me. And she didn't like the mirror that kept moving when she looked in it. And I said, come on. She goes, yeah. She goes, when I go up to the mirror and I look at it and I try to place my hair or something like that, she goes, the mirror shakes on the wall. It moves around. My grandfather's mirror. Love you, Grandpa. He was right about her. She's gone. Yeah, the same as with the ear thing, man. Literally, that's what I'm doing. And I'm saying it because if you have the same thing as me, you're literally going to feel that. And for real, literally, something going by in the street, a big tractor hauling a trailer and a trailer's banging or something like that. Before hearing noise, I feel the vibration. I think that's simply said. Before hearing the noise, you feel the vibration. And then when I start hearing the noise and it's close, I still hear the it gets really loud and then fades out, you know. Thanks a lot, Elias. Thank you very much. The noise. Which noise? You mean the Om Mani Padme Hum. Ishila Dominus Vobiscum. Okay, I missed the point. Sorry about that then. Okay. So the wait was because you meant, okay, I get it. I do get it now. Yeah, man, we got to rid the world those son of a SOBs, Hamas protesters. Hey, it's like, let's go to Palestine to protest against Trudeau. Raise the tax. So you go to Gaza, you get off in your plane, you set up in front of them praying in their mosques, and you go up on the stairs and you go, fuck Trudeau, fuck Trudeau. And you sell pork sandwiches all around the fucking church, just like they're doing here to us, harassing Jews and schools and stuff like that. They're going to be a thing of the past. But the worst of it is that because they thought that they were going to destroy Canada, they're not. Everyone in the world already hated them, and they're going to really be hated now. You know, they wanted to go into Israel, rape people and fucking kill kids. Well, go back to your country and suffer the wrath. Israel's bombing you. I don't give a shit because I don't know where the hell Palestine is, right? Free East Palestine, USA. That's the only Palestine I want freed. We got to speak up. People are afraid to speak up. Afraid. I was there in 2022. Afraid to be called a racist. Afraid to be called this. Afraid to not to be called, but afraid that people would think I'm racist. Afraid people think, well, I hate cultures. Afraid that people think I hate Muslims. But when you see a terrorist come into the country and in the name of his religion say Allahu Akbar, I'm gonna fucking kill all your kids, and then we mention it, somebody says that's racist. That's silly. It's completely silly. Kronos, sorry, man. Yin and yang. Yes. That's what I see when I see the devil picture doing this. All it tells me is heaven and hell. Doesn't tell me anything else. That's what I see. Don't push it, motherfucker. I'm telling you. I don't give a shit about you, bro. Be honest with you. Child of the Most High. Bruce, do you hear the government is trying to ban the New Testament? Yes, I have. I absolutely have. I don't like seeing the word Hamas. Don't post it anymore. How's that? Yep, they're trying that. Get rid of the New Testament. What a bunch of thugs, idiots. Did you like it, Simply Samantha? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep, damn right. Yes. So you like my song, eh? Let's head on over and see it. Everyone will leave, but doesn't matter. Actually, hold on here. I'm a wheel watcher. I'm a wheel watcher every day. Type in Bruce's music if you want to see my channel, and you will go to Bruce Springsteen. So you type in Bruce's music, Bruce Schwartz, and you get to my channel. Sometimes. There you go. Whoa, my lad. Whoa, my lad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta love it. Videos. I don't even know if you're going to. A little bit of fun I had the other day, not yesterday, but the other day. So I'll share the screen before I get off here. We'll finish off on a good note or a bad note. George 74. Hello. And there was no malice in it either. Honestly. This ain't Palestine. This is Canada. That's a song. Let's give it a gander. I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian. If there isn't a place for Canadians to be happy in their own country, we go protest in Palestine about Trudeau. Probably can't even hear it. Palestinian, I ain't Palestinian, I ain't Palestinian. I'm Canadian. Sing. I ain't Palestinian, I ain't Palestinian. I'm Canadian. Anyways, wanted to share that. So yeah, I played that. It's Bruce's music. You can check out the channel if you guys want to join and have the fun. I'm looking to tease people this week, boy. I tell you, I'm looking to tease the shit out of the trolls. Yeah, a lot of bullcrap, man. You hear it, brother? In Through the Outdoor says, oh, wait, listen to this. Bruce sees all. I have a friend, Kaz. He wants me to hook up a satellite on my house so he can use it there. He said he would pay for it. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, you're the one that's going to get caught probably at your house when they read where the satellite is coming from. But if it's a satellite because he wants to get cable and he's offering you the free stolen setup or illegal setup, but or the guy's an astronomer and he's got a radio telescope and he's going to be beaming frequencies over your head, that's a little odd, eh? Vibrations travel for now. Oh, yes, they do. Hey, I hear you. Same. Yes. I heard him when he was in my house too. Yeah, that's well said, Simply Samantha. That is well said for sure. Same. Same. Absolutely the same. All a bunch of puppets says hi. Yes. Right you are. All a bunch of damn puppets. Marshall double stack. Too many years. Ah, yeah. Worth it though. You a musician, man? Yep. Electro low frequencies. Same, Kai, definitely. Do you know the Bible is copyrighted material now? Yes, it was pretty nuts, eh? You know, in the book of Enoch, Noah was born with long hair, bright eyes that lit up the whole room, and he was knowledgeable and could speak and walk. Talk about some type of alien species. I have no idea. Yeah. If you grab the whole story of the Bible, Jesus, and everything all the way in the manger, if you take them out of the manger and you actually put them in a lab and keep the story the same, does it make more sense? That the story is all real. It's just that the areas they said wasn't Bethlehem. It was maybe in a lab in Bethlehem or something. There is a lot of anger floating around, Kai. Good album, Heaven and Hell. But now I learn more, I cringe. Yeah, listen. Same. The more I learn, the more I cringe. Thanks, man, for appreciating the song. Of course, bro. Absolutely 100%. It is to divide us, man. 100%. Yep. 100,000%. It's to get us to fight. But I'm the same as you, man. I don't give a shit about both sides. And when I say I don't give a shit, I know that you are not talking about kids, if any died. I mean, we give a shit about that, but we don't give a shit about the story about what's going on over there. Those people in that country are going to come protest here, and we're the ones paying for their over there. We got Biden paying both sides, the piece of shit. Biden's paying Gaza, Biden's paying Iran, Biden's paying everyone. This is, I said it the day the idiots and thugs went into Israel. I said, that is Hezbollah. It's in my community. Hezbollah, Iran. When I was young, Desert Storm and all that, I saw everything that Iran said and did and all the horrible things that we're saying over there. Then we get to the end of the Desert Storm. What is it? Is it all of a sudden Iran is not mad at the U.S. anymore? They never stopped being mad. Infiltrated. That's what they did. Thank you very much, Stephen A. I wrote that in the community several days ago, and I say it even in the song. They'll say, from the land into the sea, deport Hamas, and we'll be fucking free. That's all it is. Idiots. Kronos. Yeah, I get satire, bro. I'm totally funny. I misunderstood your comment, but keep picking though, because I like the joking. So no, it's all good, my man. I love you, bro. Thank you very much, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. Love you. There you go, Susan. Copyright laws that separate us from God. Hey, thanks, Scratch. Yeah, man. I love it. The resonator is incredible, man. It's amazing. The sound is absolutely incredible. I got that one in open D. That one's in open D. And I got that one there is in open G tuning. I got my other one over there. I got the banjo in open G now. Having a lot of fun with them too. Black Knight, thanks again, eh? Be good, Kronos. I'm authentically sorry, bro. I hope you know that, eh? I'm not a bad person. I'm arrogant, but I'm not a bad person. My system ready. We need to jam together. Hey, anytime, brother. I have to do more lives. Right on, Dave Bunjol. No, I have to do more lives on Bruce's music. Love this song. Perfect. I'm a human and from the US and same crude here. Right on. Read my comment. Will do, 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 will do. Did I already read it? Probably already read it. So yeah, we had some fun. I'm going to give the mods a little break there, having them here for 2 whole hours. Love you more, brother. Chrono Stone. Right on, man. Open D, play for Walled. Where'd he go? Open D, play for Walled World by Temple of the Dog. I'm going to write it down, bro. Let me write it down. An Open D. For Walled World by Temple of Dog. For Walled World by Temple of Dog. Never heard of them, man. You guys got to introduce me to some harder music. I'm not into the heavy metal, but I want to do a bit harder music. I'm going to get myself a harder guitar also. I'll check that out, man. Biden and all the politicians are paid puppets. Kristen, you are absolutely right. They have sold out humanity. Four Walled. I want to go see it now. Real quick. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. X platform, whatever platform you guys or gals are all on, thank you so, so much. Good. Even be a little bluesy, what? Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Oh yeah, man. You got some good choice of music, man. That is friggin' awesome. Never heard, man. Never heard that in my life. Kai would like that. Lees, thank you very much. Stories my dad tells about Desert Storm are terrifying. Child of the Most High, I believe you, and it is. Iraq would leave the bodies hanging from telephone poles. Yeah, I believe it. Absolutely. I saw some of the videos too. Left on the side of the roads with signs around the necks. Yeah, it was. You could see Child of the Most High. That's where the lives of innocent people are the ones that are targeted in these stupid crimes. It's so sad. Like seeing elderly people, like during the war in Ukraine and Russia, on both sides, seeing elderly people, deceased, passed away with bullet holes in them on the side. Not to get into that, but it's absolutely horrible to even imagine. Love and light to you all, my friends. He was on the front lines, was he? The front lines in the army of Desert Storm. Super scary. Hey, hats off to him for being there. Yeah, it was super scary. Thank you very much, Susan. And how's your dad doing now, Child of the Most High? Is he okay? Is he doing good, though? You know me, eh? I'm probably going to hold back from not doing it. I'd do it acoustically, but just hearing that song, I immediately want an electric guitar. That one plugs in. I can use that one with the my focus right here. I can do that for sure. Ben, which I still got to put his name on. I more than like the song, man. But I will be adding your name. How is your daughter doing, bro? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on Patreon. My friend Ben. I shouldn't be mentioning people's names, and I'm sorry if I do that. I'm always careful. I got some people on Patreon, and sometimes the names are there, and I don't mention them. And your name will be on the next video, brother. Thanks for everything, man. Thanks for the ongoing support. Stargazer by Rainbow. That rings a bell. Right, Susan. Right, you are about that. But that's what happens. Like, she'll go all her life knowing what happened there, and nobody will. When she comes out with that story in a couple of years that tell people what her father saw, people are going to say that's ridiculous. It's not. It wasn't on the news, and people won't believe it. I saw those videos. I saw them hanging from the telephone lines. It's true. Like, we talk about Bruce the Impaler, Robert the Impaler, Robert the Bruce. I mean, so, not Bruce the Impaler. That's I'm not an impaler like Peter Benton, but anyways, he impales other things. But anyways, nonetheless, Pumpkin Eater. Yeah, Robert the Bruce, who impaled apparently all his enemies that were dead onto sticks and let them slowly go down while he set up a table to eat breakfast or to have a glass of wine, I believe, while he sat there to look at the fire rising and smoke. Who the hell are these people? When you think it's a little scary. Hollywood, there's another thing being dismantled right now. Right on, brother. Love from Canada, man. Thank you very much, eh? Appreciate that. Thank you, Simply Samantha 333. Thanks, everyone. Bellamy Brothers, Steely Dan. Oh, yes. You guys. Gonna make me want to go play guitar. Thank you, Norma. How are you doing? Norma on Rumble. I love ya. I lurk Rumble these days. Too tired to chat. Hey, Norma, I totally hear you. There's nothing good anyways. No good people. Not enough good people to chat online. The good people are all here. We need to go to Iraq because weapons of mass destruction. Member? Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That's true, man. Love Bone, too funny. That's our first daughter's nickname. Hey, Love Bone, love it. That was the name of the porn VHS movie she was conceived with. Truth. Honesty. Iron Maiden, Helen Reddy to Delta Dawn. You know what, eh? There's no Iron Maiden that I know about. And I think I missed that's because when I was young at that age, when they were really popular and still are, but when they came out, everyone had the shirts and everything. I was playing piano. So I was listening to pianists and trying to learn piano, but I missed a couple of good bands. Dad's doing well. He finished his 20 years in the military recently. Congratulations. He was in the Army 16 years and finished up in the Air Force for 4 years. Well, Child of the Most High, thanks a lot for coming by the stream. Really appreciate that. Thanks, mods, for stopping by. Charlotte, thank you very much. Bruce, you probably have heard the more popular Hunger Strike from Temple of the Dog. Hunger Strike, no? Maybe. I haven't heard any. I've never even heard of that group, guys. Temple of the Dog. Never heard of it. And when I typed it in after Kronos told me, I mean, it was all over the net. It's all over the page. Hunger Strike. Now you know what's going to happen, though, right? You know how artificial intelligence works, Kronos and Charlotte? Now, when I get off, the first video they're going to present to me is a video of Stone Temple Dog or whatever. Temple of the Dog, not Stone Temple Dogs. Oh my gosh, Bruce is getting old. You know the Stone Temple Dog pilots? Wrote it down. So I am going to get off, everyone. I love you all so much. And thanks, everyone, for being here. We had a great show today of people. So thank you very much. It's up-to-date news about David Grusch. Take it with a grain of salt with what they're saying about David Grusch. No, I know you. I know it doesn't matter about the names, but still, nonetheless, I haven't forgotten. And as a matter of fact, oh my gosh, can't prove myself wrong here. Hold on here. I'm a wheel watcher. I just want to prove myself. Bruce, I'm not crazy, I'm sure. Looking bad. Where's Alex's name and everything? Oh, dumbass, over here. On my big stack. It is okay to put the bro. Would you like? I did it again, Carl. Yes. Is it okay if I put that the whole name, or if you just prefer Ben? Let me know if you just prefer Ben and not have the family name there. I regret showing that now. I have some other names too underneath. Alex, Stephanie Black, a whole bunch of people here. Kai, I'm sending you some energy today, bro. Darla, thank you so much, and all the mods for being here. Diana Kant, thank you very much. You too. Dracul. Yes. Dracul, number 1, number 2, 007. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for coming by. We had a great show of people today. I really thank you all. Subscribe to the channel because that's always greatly appreciated. Get any subscribers, or are we down? If we're down, I'll let you know, and that way we'll get more. Yeah, we're down many subscribers, so we'll probably get some more. And if not, well, trolls, hope I pissed you off. I love you guys. Talk soon. Bye for now. Thanks, everyone. Being here is a generous contribution, my friends. Thanks again. I'll see you on the flip side.